Hi, this is from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another unboxing episode to do. Today we just got these two packages. Now, this box is heavy, and that little white package is not heavy at all. Let's do the little white package first, then. I have no clue what we got, so it's a mystery. And this is for like okay, this is for the second channel. Now this is what does it say? Tropical Barbie Mystery of the Mermaid Bay. Yeah, if you saw the other unboxing episode, this is the book that go with that tape. I don't got the tape next to me. And it looks like this. Now, this is the last of the Barbie audiobooks because I can't find anymore. So this is the last of them. There's probably a whole handful more, but they're gone. This came out in 1987. So this is what we got in that package. Now we got the big package. Now I'm gonna open this big package on my lap, and then I'll show you what's inside of it because I can't hold this box up. It'll be too heavy, and if I slip, you're gonna see some graphic stuff. And then if you see graphics though, YouTube will block the videos. No one can see. Boy, they need a lot of tape inside this package. Okay, now we got it open. Oh, we got a lot of books in here. Oh, I think I did it again. Let's show you this one. Now, like I said, I don't know what these books look like until I get them home. But look at this little thing. And this book is called Thomas the Tank Engine Noisy Trip. Look at this thing. I never saw a book this small before. I saw the Dr. Seuss books, that dog book, and that little Berenstain Bear book, but this thing is small. And let's see what year this came out of. 1989. Boy, this thing is small. It was like this. Now, if anyone could tell me, this is not okay. Now we're bad. It seems like every time I film, the phone rings. Like I was saying, I don't know if this book was made small to begin with, or did I buy a short version again? I've been doing that lately, not knowing it. Well, we got this one, Thomas the Tank, and I'll check back and see if there's a bigger version of that. Now, our next book is Weird Spot. Now, Spot did so good when I did the Halloween specials that now I'm gonna see if his real stuff gonna do just as good. And this is a pop up, a flip book. I didn't know that until just now, but so like that Barry King Halloween book I did. But this would be a lot better because this is made for real little kids. And this is from I have a year on it. Oh, here we go. Way in the back. This is from 19. There goes the phone again. Yeah, we're back again. Let's hope the phone don't ring no more. Okay, this book came out in 1980. Yep, so this came from this see. Yep, 1980. So this book is 43 years old. And like I said, this is some of the pictures and a flip book. This gonna be fun. I think this is the first. I think this is the first Spot book too. That's nice. So we get to know how Spot began and everything, like we did with Biscuit. Now Biscuit is another story. Seems like Biscuit ain't likable on the channel. Nobody likes that dog. Our next book is The Berenstain Bears and the Bully. Now, this looks like it's from either the 80s or the 90s because Honey not in this book, it seemed like. I don't see her pictures anywhere. It's from 1993. Okay, I was right. It looks like this. And before you know it, I'll have every Berenstain Bear book on my channel. Our next one, Berenstain Bears and the Truth. Now, I don't see Honey in this one at all either. And so this might be another 90 book. 1983. Okay, so she would never come around in 1983. So it looks like this. Now, too bad they don't make the kid grow up to be teenagers by the time that little baby came into the picture. Let's see. Spot First Easter. Now, this is an Easter book, so we'll be hearing this on Easter time. But it's always fun to get your holidays out sooner or earlier, so you don't lose the book. This book came out in 1988, and this is another flip book, as you see. Let's see it. There we go. This might be a little irritating to flip the pictures, but this is another flip book. Now I don't know if all spots got that same kind of stuff in their books. Here's a Christmas book, The Little Engine That Could, in the Snowy Blowy Christmas. Now I know you can't really see the effects, or maybe you can. See how the snow turn colors? That's I never saw a book that did that before. And this is from I look for a year, 2005. So this will be a Christmas special. Looks like this. Now you will be hearing a little engine that could. I'm hoping next month. But if not, you will be hearing this next month for Christmas time. So you will be hearing it. This this is Mickey Mouse, the Super Sword. So this looks interesting. Now, like I said, if the cover looks good and the title grabbed me, I'm gonna take a chance at it. And this looks like it came from the Disney Channel. So this is a Disney Channel original book. It's from 1967. Okay, this came out in '67, and it looks like it was from a comic book, but they made it into book form for us to read it. So it looks like this. So it looks like the Disney Channel made the book form for us to read it. I know they made the comic book came out in '67. It looked like. Now I don't know nothing. I'm just reading what the book says. This is the little engine that could in the fire rescue. And me, you know me, I try to collect everything, so if it does good, I have the whole collection. 2003, and it looks like this. Now, I will be reading the books in order from the first book to the last book, it seems like. To the last book I got. Okay, we got Spot First Walk, another flip book. Now, this time it tells me the flip book. And let's see how old this book is. 1981. So this is book number two, I'm thinking. And it's like, well, looks like all the flip been flipped out. Okay, this is a flip book, but someone who had this book ripped all the flips out of it. So I'm not complaining. I don't have to flip anything. Yeah, there's no flips in this book. Okay, so I don't have to flip nothing, but it was a flip book. Let's try this one. The Berenstain Bears, Trouble with Pets. Now I don't see Honey, so Honey not in the story, and this is brand new. Oh, it says brand new, brand old now. This is from 1990, and it looks like this. Now you will be hearing the Berenstain Bear books in order again when we do that again, another marathon. This is the Berenstain Bears, Village Dentist, and it's another old Berenstain Bear book. Now we did play the last Berenstain Bear book, the final book, on Halloween, um, last month, and that was the book with the crow in it. That was the last Berenstain Bear book ever made. This is from 1981, and it looks like this. So, in a sense, I played the first Berenstain Bear book from 1963, 64, and I played the last Berenstain Bear book that came out in 2023. So it's kind of funny. I played the first and the last one. Now I'm digging in the middle. Here's another. I don't think I bought this thing again. Okay. Carrie's George go to the beach. I didn't know I bought this book again. So now I got 3 copies of this. Now I have to tell the people that I bought you by accident because I don't need 3 copies of the same book. Now I'm not going to show you a picture of this thing because if you saw the last video, in the last video before that, this is round 3. So I will tell the person that I got too many copies. Here's Barbie Rockers, The Fans. Now this is a 1980 book. It looks like, and this used to be a group, and it came with a cassette tape with music and everything. I didn't buy the music cassette tape because I could care less about it. But we got the book, and they made like 2 books of this, 2 or 3 books. I got the one. I got one of the books, and this came from I don't know where it came from. They had to sell for 2 for 1. So if you was a kid back then, you could have got both books for $1. And this book cost $1.95 before the sale came. But and this is 1987, and it looks like this. Now I said I was done with Barbie, but this one caught my eye because this was like a gem in the holograms kind of book. So I said maybe I'll take a chance on this. If you remember that TV show, you were around during my time. And the Berenstain Bears count their breathing. Now I don't see the little baby in this book either, so this might be another oldie. This is from 1995. And it looks like this. Now this reminds me of the Franklin book when he got stuck in the thunderstorm and he went to his friend's house and was afraid, and the friend mother had to keep him happy and everything. So it's like the same. I think this came out first. Our next book, The Little Engine That Could, Valentine's Day Surprise. So this is our second Valentine's Day book, and I don't know, I have no clue about what this character is or what it does. So it'll be brand new for both of us. 2003, just like this. Now, if you heard about the little engine that could, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think about this character. Looking at it in book picture format, this was like a Thomas the Tank kind of thing. Now I don't know who came out first, Thomas or the Little Engine. Now I don't know if the Little Engine have a name. You can leave it in the comments if this little carrot or this chain got a name. Cause I'll find out about it sooner or later. See, Thomas the Tank down at the docks. And okay, they put don't some kid got this whenever they got this. And this came out in 2003. Now I'm hoping I didn't read this book at all yet. Because I read so many Thomas the Tank books, it's hard to picture out what book I read and what book I didn't read. I try to be careful to make sure I have all new books. This is the Berenstain Bears Get Their Kicks. And it's another oldie. Because I don't see that little kid in this book either. This came out in 1998. Okay. When this book came out, I was just starting high school. So I didn't get to have a chance to read this book when it first came out. The Berenstain Bears new kitty, a new kitten. This is probably a 2000 book because these book came out in the 2000s. 2007. And this is with the son in it. The dad had died, so he didn't make he couldn't make this book. It was like this. And there's Honey. Yeah, so you see Mike in it. Mike is the son of the mother. This is a mother and son collection. Also, there's the father. Okay, this is the whole family. Yeah. Okay, 'cause I know the dad did die, but they kept making books with him or without him. Okay, we got the Berenstain Bears, St. Gibbon. So we got another St. Gibbon book. And this is what the husband and wife do. Oh, this book looks like it got ran over. But I'm not complaining. As long as I can read the book, I'm happy. This came out in 1997. It looked like this. So this is gonna be interesting. Now I think we got four books, no, three books for St. Gibbons. Spot goes to school. Now I don't know what kind of book this is, but we'll see. Okay, this is a flip book. See, let's see if I can show you. Yeah, so this flip book is a complete flip. They didn't tear the pages out on the flip stop. And this is from 1984. So this is a 1984 book. Even so, I think it got released again in 2004. But it's still a 1984 book, no matter what, no matter how many times they release it. This is Curious George and the Pizza Party. This is a two-in-one book. They got the audio from the online audio that you will hear on the second channel. Now I might be playing these sooner than trying to wait because these audio books or these downloadable audios is 20 years old, and I don't want to get stuck and lose the audio. 'Cause once you lose it, you can't get it back. And I'd be sad to have all these downloadable audio you can't hear them. And I know I waited 20 years later, so it's kind of. This is 2010. So it's like 13 years ago. The book came out. Just like this. Yeah, a lot of the books I have are kind of old in the 2000s. This book is upside down. Here we go. This is Spot Goes to the Farm. This is another flip book. Boy, book falling apart. This book looks like it's been around since the 80s. 1987. And we still got Flip. So it's like this. Now we got a big book. 100, no, Lady and the Champ. Now I had read all the Lady and the Champ little books. Now this is the big book that we had that we will be getting to now. And this will be the last of the Lady and the Champ books ever. And you know I had to get to this book sooner or later. This is from 1986. And it looks like this. Now I seen this movie maybe four times. Twice in the 80s and twice in the early 90s. Hadn't seen it since, but I've been reading these books, so it seems like so I'm reading them and hearing the audio. It's like I've seen the movie already. This is Jenny in the Hospital. Now I didn't know what this book was, but it looked interesting, and yeah, let's figure out who this character was. And I think it's a one-hit wonder book too. And they made no more books out of this one. But this is from 1984, and it looked like this. Like I said, I'm gonna read every book out there to a point, and that book caught my eyes. And I found it in the back of the book too. In the back of these golden books, they got a list of books you can buy back then. And if it looks like a good title, I try to see if I can still buy it years later. And that was one of the mystery titles. Now, this book is Spot visits his grandparents. And let's see what kind of book, because I'm thinking all the books are flipped. Yep. This book came out in 1995. So we will be reading a lot of Spot books. Maybe you read some of these Spot books. If you had read any of the Spot books that you see in the video, leave it in the comments. It'd be nice to see. I read the 80s stuff back when I was little. They were all over the doctor office, on over the classrooms. That's the only time I've seen them. But I read them that way. This is the Berenstain Bears and Double Dare. So we got the bullies that was in another book that I read. And that's when they bring out the bad guys. They're not you don't really see too many bad guys, but these are the main bad guys of the Berenstain Bears. This is from 1988, and it looks like this. And I like reading the Berenstain Bear books in order. So that's why you see all the books in year order. So I get to understand the characters as they grow and come into the book series. So reading them out of order for no reason. And our last book on the is the Berenstain Bears Forget Their Manners. Yeah, I don't see the baby in here, so this might be a older book. And this is from 1985. So we got a lot of books today. Let's see if I can make these books easier so I don't drop them. If I drop that big book on my foot, you're gonna hear a loud scream and maybe some words that YouTube won't like and they'll flag this video. Let's see. I got so many books I have to make sure I get them handable. That's all. Okay, so we got all these books today. And that Barbie book that I can't put in my hand because I got no room. So see if we do like this. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon. And these books are heavy.